Why they threw a flag. Caitlin Clark reveals sideline question to Taylor Swift during Chiefs game. Caitlin Clark scored an unexpected moment of fame recently, courtesy of Taylor Swift. During her appearance on a Touch More podcast with Sue Bird and Megan Rapinoe, Clark opened up about what happened during a Kansas City Chiefs playoff game. Honestly, I love football and I know a lot about football, so I was telling her like why they threw a flag, but in the best way. I don't even know everything, so I was just explaining things. But yeah, that was really fun. The moment came during a sideline chat when Taylor Swift spotted Caitlin Clark in their suite and asked about the play. Clark admits she wasn't an expert, but that didn't stop her from trying to explain the rules behind the flag. The look on Swift's face. Priceless. Sue and Megan lit up over Clark's description, teasing how she instantly flipped into assistant coach mode, jumping in with football lingo mid-game. Caitlin Clark laughed, calling it really fun, and adding that she was only trying to give basic context. It's another example of Caitlin Clark blending her basketball fame into big-time events, this one with Swift in a high-stakes NFL game. She's gone from WNBA standout to go-to sideline guide for a global pop icon. These moments push Caitlin Clark's spotlight even further. She's not only Indiana's point guard, she's now a football explainer and viral media gem. With her mix of passion and humor, she even stole the scene from Swift herself. Caitlin Clark turns football sideline into pop star coaching moment. When Taylor Swift asked what happened during a flag play, Caitlin Clark was happy to help, even if it meant taking on an impromptu coaching role. Caitlin Clark recounted the moment on a Touch More podcast, explaining she tried her best to keep things simple and clear. It wasn't a sports expert moment, but Swift seemed appreciative. The chat wasn't planned, but it turned into one of the most shared clips from the event, hitting social media hard the next day. Fans loved seeing Caitlin Clark in coach mode, blending her energy with Swift's surprise. That interaction also ties into how Caitlin Clark handles the spotlight. Her natural humanist balances out the hype. She's comfortable chatting football, basketball, even pop culture, whatever moment pops up. It's no wonder she continues making media waves beyond WNBA coverage. Caitlin Clark's sideline moment might have lasted just a minute, but showed she's at ease anywhere, from the locker room, court, or VIP box. With Caitlin, you're always in for a story worth sharing. It was the kind of crossover sports moment that breaks the internet in less than 30 seconds. Caitlin Clark, the WNBA's most electrifying rookie, spotted on the sidelines of a Kansas City Chiefs game, deep in conversation with none other than pop sensation Taylor Swift. The internet buzzed with theories, memes, and fan reactions. But it wasn't until a post-game interview that the true story came out, and it was delightfully, perfectly Caitlin. Flashback to Sunday afternoon. Clark, fresh off a road win with the Indiana Fever, had taken a rare break to visit Arrowhead Stadium. Dressed in a crisp red bomber jacket and matching Nike kicks, she looked right at home on the sideline of America's most star-studded football team. The cameras spotted her laughing with Travis Kelce during warm-ups, giving a quick shout-out to Patrick Mahomes, and even tossing a mini football with a few kids nearby. But it was the surprise moment when she and Taylor Swift were seen chatting during the second quarter that sent fans into a frenzy. Was Caitlin pitching a collaboration? Asking about songwriting inspiration? Trading jokes about dating pro athletes? Turns out, it was none of the above. I was just genuinely confused, Caitlin laughed during an interview the next day. There was this huge play, a long pass down the sideline, and right when the Chiefs crowd erupted, the ref threw a flag. Everyone started booing, and I leaned over to Taylor like, okay, sorry, but why did they throw that flag? She laughed again. Like, I needed her to be my football interpreter for a second. According to Caitlin, Swift paused for a second, furrowed her brow like she was decoding a lyric, and said something along the lines of, I think that was holding? Or maybe pass interference. I'm still learning too. Honestly, we were both kind of guessing, Caitlin admitted. But it was hilarious because I think the world expected some deep, high-powered celebrity conversation. Meanwhile, I was just like, yo, what's the penalty? The moment sparked a wave of playful online reactions. One viral tweet read, Caitlin Clark asking Taylor Swift about football penalties is my Roman Empire. Another joked, plot twist, Taylor now writing a song titled, Threw a Flag on My Heart. Even the NFL's official account joined the fun, posting a clip of the moment with the caption, Flag on the play, too much talent on the sidelines. But perhaps the best part? Taylor Swift's Instagram story later that night, featuring a selfie with Caitlin and the caption, when neither of you knows why the ref's mad face with tears of joy American football sparkles. Beyond the laughter, the moment carried something deeper, a kind of bridge between two worlds that rarely meet. Clark, still adjusting to life under the WNBA spotlight, had quickly become a symbol of a new generation of athletes, talented, approachable, and culturally savvy. Her presence at the Chiefs game was not just a celebrity sighting, it was a sign that women's basketball had fully stepped into the pop culture arena. And Taylor Swift, who had been a fixture at Chiefs games due to her relationship with Kelsey, was the perfect co-star in this wholesome, unexpected interaction. Their exchange reminded fans that no matter how famous someone gets, there's always room for curiosity and asking simple questions without shame. "I mean, I grew up watching football," Caitlin said. "But there's so much nuance to the game, especially at that level. Refs throw a flag and suddenly 70,000 people are either cheering or screaming, and you're just like, wait, what happened?" Reporters asked if she'd consider attending more NFL games. "For sure," she smiled. "If Taylor will be my sideline coach, I'm in." As for Taylor? Well, during her next performance on the Eras tour, she gave a subtle wink to the viral moment. Right before launching into "You Belong With Me," she looked at the crowd, grinned, and said, "This one goes out to all of us trying to figure out what the refs are thinking."